Greetings and salutations. I am Poetic Heretic, here with another terrifying tale about the Ouija board. The author is Carol J. I live in Marion County, Fairmont, West Virginia. This is also the city where my experience took place. I am now 49 years old, but I was 12 years old when this happened. In 1978, my mother, deceased from cancer 2006, bought me a Ouija board thinking it was a game we could play together. So one evening while Dad was at work, coal miner, we got out the board, lit a candle, and put it in the middle of the table. We placed our fingers lightly on the planchette. Mom asked if there was anyone there that wanted to speak to us. I was giggling. She asked again. The planchette then moved to yes. I told Mom she was moving it and she said she was not. Mom asked, "Who are you?" The planchette then went to each letter and spelled Jackson. We did not know anyone by the name of Jackson, first or last name. Mom then asked, "Are you a good spirit?" The planchette moved to yes and then no. Mom asked, "How did you die?" The planchette did not move from the middle of the board. I was getting scared at that point. So Mom said, "Since you are not going to tell us, we are going to say goodbye now." The planchette slid to no. Mom said, "We have to go." The planchette then went to goodbye. We took our fingers off the planchette and it was sitting in the middle of the board. The planchette flew off the board and the round plastic piece where the middle pointer is was cracked. Mom put it all back in the box and put it up in my closet. Where we lived, the floor was close to the ground and my mom was at the end of the house. And that night there was a growling sound coming up through the floor in the corner of my room. I went and got Mom. She came in and it stopped. My mom smoked cigarettes and that night her cigarettes smelled like sulfur. She said they tasted like sulfur too. My dad could not smell it or taste it. I could smell the sulfur strong. 3 nights later, the growling started up in the same corner of my room. I again went and got Mom. Dad was home and Mom told him to get the flashlight and go out and look. While the growling was happening, Dad came in and said that nothing was under there. My mom proceeded to yell at it and tell it to stop. It got louder and sounded more like a guttural growl, like it was going to come through the floor after my mom. It finally stopped that night. The next morning my mom felt sick. We took her temperature and it was 102 degrees. Dad took her to the hospital and they admitted her. She was diagnosed as having an infection clear through her whole body. She was in there for a week. The doctor told my dad that if he had waited one more day to bring her in, it could have killed her. The whole time she was in the hospital, my room and the whole house was quiet. Mom and I truly believe the spirit of Jackson died from having an infection in his blood and was never treated for it and died from it. That is my first and last experience with a Ouija board. My dad threw it away at the dump yard. I warn others now about the dangers of having and using a Ouija board. That concludes this terrifying tale. Don't forget to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.